Can you hear me now? Hello, Mr. Bias. Can you guys hear me? Should be able to hear me now. Can you hear? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Should be able to hear me now. Yes. Beautiful. Hey there. You are like always. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for jumping on. I hope you're doing well. Actually, I'm talking about equipment financing today. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Still technology challenged here. Today's topics, we're going to continue talking about financing, some of the financing programs that Business Credit Works offers, along with just general financing, because I feel it's important that we as business owners need to know and understand there's more places for money that's out there than traditional banks, because that's what we really know is traditional banks, whereas there's alternative lenders, there's fintech lenders, and those are kind of customized lenders that can fit basically the file to the money source, unlike a traditional bank, which you've got to fit in their box. If you don't fit in their box or their circle, they really have no programs to offer you. So the day's topic, so we're going to continue on talking about credit. Uh, and today's topic is equipment financing. I'm going to share just a general flyer, just going to talk about equipment financing. These are just underwriting guidelines of what you'll need from Business Credit Works to work with any of our lenders for the business credit, for the, I'm sorry, equipment financing. Okay, get here. All right. Show chat. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, for equipment financing and leasing, because I don't know if you guys are aware, there's a program called Equipment Sell Leaseback Program where you can, for free and clear, well, for equipment that you already own that's either paid off or has very little left to pay on it, you can do what's called an equipment sell leaseback, where a lender can give you the value of it, and then you can lease it back to them. So it helps in two ways. It helps to give you cash flow up front, and then you make monthly payments to lease the equipment back from that particular lender. So that's one option there. So, like I said, today's topic is on equipment financing for a program that we offer here at Business Credit Works. Many business owners use this financing to lease equipment and to buy equipment, and they gain tax advantages also. So, like I said, this is a general flyer that goes over the benefits and some of the guidelines that we have available. For this particular program, it's fast approvals, typically within 72 hours, even less. We can get you in to underwrite and get you approved. And we're going to move down to the documents received. Or let's do this. Let's do qualifying criteria first. With the equipment financing, the qualifying criteria, credits time in business. When you see TIB, that's time in business, a minimum of 1 year. Equipment financing, minimum 1 year. And let me also say, my sources for money underwriting guidelines can be different from another lender's underwriting guidelines out there. So some lenders might need 6 months time in business, but know when those conditions change, it could come at a cost, meaning downstream you might pay higher rate or higher or less term. So higher rates, higher repayment, and a less term, the amount of time you can carry it. Not always, but I want to make everyone aware and conscious of when you're looking for money. My underwriting conditions could be different from another lending institution's underwriting guidelines. So if I say no here, doesn't mean you might get approved someplace else. Okay. But please, please just work with that lender. as much as possible because we don't get paid unless we perform. So when we want to make loans to you guys, so we want to perform as much as possible to get paid. And I say that just communication is key. Okay, it's key. So qualifying criteria is time in business 1 year. We can go down to a 550 credit score. Okay, that's huge. No open collections, tax liens, judgments, bankruptcies, or foreclosures. So pretty standard file. 550 is a credit score, but no, with a lower credit score, the term and the rate is not going to be the best. So the first thing we really need to focus on is our consumer credit, getting that consumer credit score up. And I work with a consumer credit company here, and he does my consumer credit side. So if you need that also, I can help you with that. So after the qualifying criteria, the documents that we're going to look at is the personal credit, of course, the equipment being financed or used as collateral. So typically, if it's new equipment, they will give you a sheet that outlines the information on the equipment you're buying. It could be the VIN number, if it's a vehicle. Yeah, they'll give you a basic a listing sheet that has all that there for us, so we know more about the equipment, and or you can let us know also, and we can work with you. Let's put it that way. We can work with you, but we definitely need to know what you're trying to purchase, how much, how old it is, so on and so forth. The other thing they're going to need is 3 to 6 months bank statements. Remember, my time in business is 1 year. So we need at least 3 to 6 months bank statements to go with that. So you can see the qualifying criteria on equipment financing is not huge, just a 1 year time in business, credit score of 550, just no open collections, bankruptcies, foreclosures. And then the documents required to get you in the underwriting is a personal credit report, equipment, some information on the equipment that is being used for collateral, and 3 to 6 months bank statements. So pretty straightforward. And what we're going to need to get you into underwriting to give you a yes or no. And I tell people that call and they want to talk about rate or term or get general information, that's great to get general information, but just know I can just respond back generally because I don't have your credit file, your credit score, the what type of equipment, none of that. So get the facts. Any lender that you work with, get the facts on what they can or cannot do, meaning application, information. Let that lender create a file so they can give you hard data that now you can analyze to see if you want to move forward or not with that particular deal. Okay. So, because we, a lot of times, like I say, we'll shop around. I'm going to remove this for a second. We will shop around and call, but without specific information, we can't tell you the hard facts. So get the information, then determine on how best you want to move. So with that program equipment finance we're talking about today, they go up to 5,000 to 10 million. We can do 5,000 to 10 million. The collateral needed, typically, if it's over heavy equipment and the lease equipment program, we're going to need at least a 640 credit score. Okay, for that particular program for heavy equipment and lease equipment, a 640 credit score, but in general, 550 credit score, still with the time in business of being a year. Okay. So typically get approved within, get you approved with credit challenges, as we just said, 550 credit score at the lowest, up to a 640. Specialized equipment financing available for commercial signage also, vehicle wrap also. So it's just about having a conversation about what you want to do, and if this particular loan program is going to work for you or not. Okay. So just once again to recap it, short and sweet today, just talking about equipment financing, credit score as low as 550, information about the individual equipment that you're trying to purchase. And typically it's 72, typically 24 to 48 hours, maximum 72 hours to get back with you with the hard facts on what we can and cannot do for this equipment financing program here at Business Credit Works. So I hope you guys got value from that. And as I say all the time, share this with someone you like, share it with someone you don't like, because I just want to educate us on the different loan programs that are available. So we go in being a more informed business owner, because the decisions that we're making as business owners, it's affecting your staff. Meaning, if you're making bad business decisions, you're affecting other families and other generations, helping your employees go to put their kids through school, buy clothes, buy a house. So it's very, very, very important as responsible business owners. We have our business credit together, we have our consumer credit together, we understand our books and our numbers, and we have a general working knowledge about the different loan programs that are available. Because once you come to the table as a more informed business owner, your questions that you're going to ask will be more, let's call it more meaty, more in depth. And I can honestly say in my workshops, it's a light bulb that turns on when you're a teacher, when you're sharing this information and you see in the room, you just see in someone's eyes when they start getting the information, because the depth of questions that they ask or not just surface. I mean, they're deep diving into the questions and really peeling back the layers, because they really have a working knowledge of what I'm sharing and talking about. So, my goal here at Business Credit Works is to make us informed, more educated business owners, and more responsible, because you're affecting other families' legacies. That's why it's so important to lay the foundational pieces: consumer credit, business credit, your bookkeeping, understanding your numbers, and just having a general working knowledge of the loan programs that are available and the different loan options, the different places to get your loan: banks, community banks, fintech lenders, alternative lenders. There's a whole list of lenders out there to get your money, get your resources. So just don't think when you get denied at a bank, that's it. That's not all. It's not over. Okay, it's not over. Just at a bank, it's not over. It's just getting started. So, like I said, just short and sweet today. I hope you guys found value and benefit from this. Please like and share. As I said, share this with somebody that you like, and share with someone you don't like, because they can use the knowledge. Each one teach one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all for jumping in. Um, and Business Credit Works. This is Daryl signing off.